It's day 34 of the Outside Freak Challenge. Good morning. How you doing? I'm doing all right myself. Kind of you to ask. I slept a little cold, as you know from yesterday's episode. I started shedding some gear. Um, 'Cause it's kind of getting warmer. I'm getting a little bit more acclimated. But yeah, I slept a little cold last night. So I don't know if I'm going to be a little biatch and grab my gear and stay. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Part of me wants to just man up. Another part of me wants to just grab the bag. And, well, as you can see, I have this. This is my favorite piece of gear, but it's getting trashed. Look, I mean, I've got these big pieces of repair tape on it. Um, yeah, it's getting trashed. I got this from Patagonia. I got a discount on it. Like initially, it was like $700, and it's a synthetic of some nature. I don't know what kind of magic is in here, but it's a belay jacket, which is weird because I can't imagine climbing, dealing with rope and gear um, with this thin material. In fact, they did discontinue this, which is rather unfortunate. It is really, really nice. This with a shell, and I've been in blizzard conditions up on the mountain and stayed perfectly warm. So I would love to find another one of these before next winter. I eventually won't need this. I hate to even say that because this thing, you could just use this as your sleeping bag. It's just got a great hood on it and everything. It's kind of low. So, yeah, it makes me sad that well, I will never probably buy a piece of gear like this for $700. As much as I love this, no, that's just too much money. Oh man, I'm done round one. I have to do round two. This has been a productive morning. I as I sat here doing a little meditation in the morning, a one of these things right here. See that? Well, they there was they're around the cuff of the pants, around the ankle. Kind of a cool idea, I guess, where you can, cinch them shut. But I have no need to cinch my pants shut down there. So okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I cut them off, and after cutting them off, these little things here were really cool. I hate to waste them. So I took the elastic out and tied them together, and I made a belt. I need a belt. These pants just want to fall off. So I think even if I usually get them a little bigger, but I think even if I got them to fit, I think they'd still want to fall off. These are like pants that need a belt. But belts and backpacks are a big problem. So I think I might have solved that. I don't need to show you, I guess, but yeah, I just tied it together, and now I'm using what was around my ankles as a belt. Necessity is the mother of invention, as they say. What else did we accomplish this morning? I don't know. I might be exaggerating about my production rate this morning. Day 34. Yeah. I was asked by Ramon, aloha Ramon, when do I think I will be finished? That I could probably do this indefinitely, which, yeah, I guess it's somewhat true. But when will I know that the challenge is finished? And I thought it was a great question. I had an immediate answer, though, and that is as soon as when I can no longer appreciate the challenge. So that was like a quick answer. But more of the long answer is this. It really isn't so much up to me, but a, a varied amount of factors. They're really trying to get rid of, well, I don't know if I want to make that kind of a statement, but this way of life is nearly extinct. Backpacking, you think you need to go to another country these days to be accepted as a backpacker, as a wilderness person. I don't know if it's because of America's Patriot Act or whatever it is. It sucks for people like me that just want to be free. I am a single man. I've been a single man my whole life, and I've earned the right to just simply live and be free. I'm also an old retired man, so I've done my work. I've done the work. So now, like Jimi Hendrix says, I'm the one that's gonna have to die when I gotta die. So let me do what I want to. Of course, that's problematic with a lot of people. So yeah, but I have earned. I'm now twice the age of Jimi Hendrix, so I should at least have a little bit of more wisdom. Should. Yeah, I think you certainly should earn your place. You can't just come out here um, and not understand the leave no trace ethic. Leave no trace is huge. And you have to be a steward, a host, not a camp host, but a host to the environment. Because if you're coming out here just trashing the place, well, then now that gets expensive. You need people to clean it up. You need people to enforce the laws. It just gets really messy, especially when we are, 8 billion and rising? Yeah, so there's a lot of us on the planet. And a lot of self-parenting needs to happen if we want to maintain any of our freedoms, right? But enough of that. Enough of that. A question I was asked. Well, I think I already covered this, but what are my plans? Well, my plans are a lot like your plans, really, right? Whenever you get a chance, what are you going to do? You're probably going to want to travel. You're going to go somewhere, at least. Go hang out with a buddy or something. I don't know. But when there's a lot of business that needs to happen in this way of life, you wake up and you're busy from morning till night. So it's going to take a while to find the time to do all the things. I'd like to edit videos, but man, I do not have the time nor the gear uh, capacity right now to edit videos. Like to do a lot more hiking, and will be doing a lot more hiking. We will be doing more videos, but all that stuff will come in time. Hiking is a huge expense, especially in food and logistics. So all of that has to be prepared for, and will come in due time. So we are still adjusting, getting acclimated, and and the season is also changing. So yeah, in due time, we'll be there. Day 34 of the Outside Freak Challenge. How long have you been out in the wilderness? Let me know down in the comments. How long do you think I could stay out here in the wilderness? And, if you want more of my content, I've got members only videos at patreon.com/outsidefreak. I'll see you tomorrow.